It's February. It is the month that we love to call Transition Month. This is the very last month that our current catalog, the Fall Winter 2023 catalog, will be available. So it will only go until February 29th. Yes, it is a leap year. But on March 1st, we have our brand new catalog. So there's a lot that we need to go over. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so we call this Transition Month in February. If you guys are not yet aware, almost everything from the current catalog is 10% off. There are some exceptions, and if you need to know exactly what it is that's not 10% off, you can do this a couple of different ways. For one, you can visit your own website. You can go on there. You'll be able to see all of the prices. For two, you could go into the current catalog, and let me just grab a copy. Okay, go into the current catalog, and basically what it boils down to is the majority of it is our licensed products. The reasoning behind the licensed products not being 10% off is because Scentsy has a licensing partnership, right, with these brands. So when we are in that licensing partnership, there's certain rules and regulations that we have to follow according to those brands. So the way that we know this, though, is so I've got our current catalog, right? I've just opened it to our Disney Scentsy page with our lovely Mickey and Minnie Mouse warmers. And you'll see where it shows right next to the $50, right? The price point there, there's a little asterisk right there. So that asterisk, and it will tell you down at the bottom of the page, that also helps us in regular catalog season, right? So when you're looking at the new catalog, keep this in mind too, that we cannot use those products in a bundle and save. But for us as consultants, and what we want our customers to know as well, is also those asterisk products are not eligible for that 10% off. So that's kind of your well-rounded way of getting to know that. The other item that you probably want to just kind of keep in mind, aside from a licensed product, is our charitable cause warmer. So our charitable cause warmer, again, because that is part of the charitable cause, and we donate that $10 for this catalog. This is for our Heart to Heart warmer. This is our current charity warmer, right? That one is also not included in the 10% off. But other than that, everything else pretty much is. So one of the best things that I like to really remind my customers during a transition month is, for one, this is the best time for them to be able to grab wax and get it at such a fabulous discount, right? Because our wax, if we use it in the bundle and save, the buy 5, get 1 free bundle and save, then we're actually bringing that price point down from $30 to $27, right? And so in that price, if you divide 27 divided by 6, right, that's giving you a really great price per bar. So that's really honestly like the biggest bang for your buck when it comes to what our customers want to know of how to save money this month. I love to be able to point out ways to my customers of how to save money and get the Scentsy that they love. So that's one of the really great ways. Another thing that we want to kind of, before I dive into what we need to get and what we need to be ready for the new catalog during transition, is while yes, we are all extremely excited about March 1st and this new catalog and all the amazing things in it, we don't want to forget about February, okay? We still want to check on March 10th. I don't know about you guys. I still want to check on March 10th, right? So I need to be working my business this month. So even though I'm going to be sneak peeking and teasing and having fun with my customers on what's coming on March 1st, I'm really, really dialed into what's happening in February. This is where our discontinued list is really going to come into play. So we do have a copy linked here in the group. You can also find this on your workstation. Okay, so you can just go to your workstation, go to, I think it's under, I think it's under the marketing tab, but you can just hit that search bar, type in discontinued, and you'll be able to see this graphic. I believe I've also shared this one from Canva as well. My amazing friend Amber, she shared this and I grabbed it from her, which is how I just customized mine. So we do have a Canva template for it. You guys can grab this too. This is actually what I'm mailing out to my customers for this month, right? So this goes over everything that is discontinuing. So all of the warmers that are listed there, all of the bars, scent circles, and room sprays that are all listed here, those are all going away as of February 29th. The Scentsy bricks that we still have available, again, going away. The oils, the fragrance flowers, scent packs, pods, car bars, travel twists, all of the ones that are going away are listed out, along with body, clean, laundry, buddy clips, and Scentsy buddies. Now, another thing to note when we're talking to our customers, when we're mentioning that this is transition month, this is the time for our customers to stock up. Remember this, friends. Discontinued products are only available while supplies last. Okay, so let's say, and I'm just throwing this out there, I'm hoping this doesn't happen, but let's say the summer rain warmer. I actually have that one in my kitchen. I love it so much. The summer rain warmer is discontinuing. Let's say you have a customer who's really wanting that, right? Just like we do with any other product that's an LTO or a limited time offer, we are treating this list as an LTO list. Okay, so let's say this summer rain warmer, for whatever reason, everybody starts ordering it. If we sell out, we are out. This doesn't go in back order. It is just gone. Okay, so if you have customers, after you are sharing this list, whether it's on your Facebook and your VIP groups, if you're like me and also mailing it and emailing it to your customers, right? You want them to know it is while supplies last. This is also a fantastic opportunity to have those conversations about Scentsy Club. Why? I think we all know why, but I'm just going to tell you just to make sure we all know why. That's because Scentsy Club, of course, has the exclusive feature of always get my bar, right? So for those of us who love winterberry apple tea, I know that I can still get that scent year round. Okay. Another thing to remember, that if you or customers have favorite scents that are seasonal, like winterberry apple tea, maybe let's pick another one, cider mill. That's another very popular one with my customers. Let's say they like warming it all year round, but just in general, a good thing to note is, yes, while those like cider mill, winterberry apple tea, those are popular fragrances for us, it doesn't guarantee that they're always going to come back in like the next fall winter catalog. So again, another really great reason why we need to be telling our customers about Scentsy Club, because while this is a favorite, while it's one of our best sellers, doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to come back. So if they love a scent, even if they're adding it to a club and they only get it quarterly or every 3 months, at least they're getting 1 bar of it every 3 months. So if it doesn't come back in the fall, they have an opportunity. So what I personally do for my Scentsy Club, and again, you can kind of use this information as you will if you want to talk to your customers about this, you want to share this with your customers. For somebody who loves fragrance and loves her Scentsy scents, right? I will, like I've got winterberry apple tea in there. I do have cider mill in there as well. Another one that I added in was, what was the other one I added? There were 3 that I added in. What was the other one? It was, Scarlet Sunflower. Scarlet Sunflower. Those are the 3 that I added to my Scentsy Club, my quarterly club, because, again, not guaranteed. But when the new Fall and Winter 2024 catalog comes out, we're looking way in the future here, but when that does come out, if those scents do come back, then I can just change my club at any time. Remember, you can make, and so can your customers, you can make changes to your club at any time, okay? So while I'm making sure I'm keeping those scent bars safe, that I continue to get the ones that I love, if it does come back and I know it's going to be there for the whole catalog season, awesome. I'll take it out of my club for a while. I can throw some different scents in, maybe that come out in that new catalog, or ones that are going away from the old one, whatever, right? I kind of twist and turn with those scents in my club. So that's just one thing that you can kind of share with them as well. But transition time, this is what we're focusing on, right? We don't want to forget about our current month. As excited as we are for the spring summer catalog and everything it has to offer, we don't want to forget about everything that has been amazing in fall and winter, okay? So we've got great opportunities, again, to be reaching out to our customers, to be sharing with them the discontinued list, to be sharing with them that almost everything is 10% off, to be reminding them about Scentsy Club, to save those bars, right? To get all of that stuff in. Those are amazing things that we need to be doing in our business, right? Because I know that you guys are just like me and you want your customers to have all of the information, right? So they can make their own decisions for what they want and what they like to get. It's just what we do. All right, so that is what is transition, right? We are phasing out fall winter this month. On March 1st, our brand new spring summer catalog officially launches. And I don't know about you guys, but this baby has amazing things in it. Have you guys had a chance to see this? Okay. If you haven't yet gotten a copy or had a chance, right, you can go ahead, you can take a look at this in an electronic form. So you can go to your workstation, you can go to marketing, you can type in spring, summer, you can even type in catalog. You'll be able to see a digital copy of the catalog. Or is it under the marketing tab? Did I say marketing? I don't even know. Anyway, you'll find it there. Okay, again, use your search bar. That's going to be your BFF when you're searching for things on the workstation. But go ahead and type that in. You'll be able to download the PDF there. Now, this is something that I like to be able to do, again, with more of my VIP customers, my Scentsy Club subscribers, right? Because I know that those are my ride or die customers. They're getting clubs on a regular basis. They are pretty familiar with what's happening with Scentsy. More than likely, they probably follow the Scentsy page or other things. So they probably already have an idea of some of the sneak peeks that have been out there already. But I like to be able to make sure that they see what is coming and help to get them excited for what's coming. So I like to give them some extra sneak peeks. And a way that I can do that, again, is just really having fun in my VIP group and in my emails, right? So sharing like one or two things, maybe once or twice a week, right? Here's something to look forward to starting on March 1st. This is what will be available. I'm so excited for this one, blah, blah, blah. Those are the ways that I'm able to kind of just put that out there to those customers. Yeah, so on February 29th, that's the last day for our fall and winter. Bye-bye, fall and winter. We are ready for spring and summer. So during this time, it is also a really great opportunity. Scentsy gives us the option to be able to go ahead and order our business supplies for the spring and summer season, right? We've got a brand new catalog launching. So if you do mail outs, if you're doing home parties, if you're doing events, all of those different things, right? You have the option to either download. Again, you can download the digital copy of these things, share that link out, or email it to your people. They can look at it digitally. You can do the same thing, whether it's for the actual catalog or whether it is with the product lists, right? You can get those digital copies. You can send them that way. If you are somebody who, like me, I need business supplies, right? Because I want to make sure that everybody sees what is coming. Again, I'm going to be doing mail outs. I'm going to be doing those things. I want to have it on hand. So I have gone ahead and ordered business supplies. Scentsy really helps us out, again, for us as consultants, and they know that we need to order these things. So they have actually discounted those business supplies by 10%. So for me personally, this is what I grabbed for my new catalog season. So I grabbed an order of the product list because these things are so fantastic to mail out, right? They're just one basically legal size sheet of paper, front and back, and it does include the scent. So in case you were wondering, yes, all of the scents are on there. But that's a really inexpensive way for me to do a mass mailing, is utilizing the product list, right? So I grab a package of product lists. I also grab one package of catalogs just so I can have the catalogs on hand. I also grab a copy of the new releases in the stickers, the rub and sniff stickers, because I like to print out that beautiful, again, we've shared it in the group. I can always bump it up if needed, or if you can't find it, let me know. But that like half sheet, where we can do a half sheet printout, and we can put one sticker of each of the brand new scents and send that out in a mailing. I love being able to do that with the stickers. So that's one thing that I know is a staple for me and my business, because that's what my customers look forward to. Another thing that I order with my transition business supplies are a transition tester set. So this transition tester set versus the full set of testers, these are the two things that you need to know. And you need to make the decision for you and what you need in your business. The full spring summer tester set includes, just like you would probably guess, all 80 plus scents that are available in our new catalog. All right, so that's going to include like our best sellers, like Sunkissed Citrus, Clean Breeze. All of those are going to be included in that big tester set. The transition tester set, this is going to include just our spring summer scents that are here, the new ones and the returning ones. Okay, so it doesn't include all the testers. It's giving us what is exclusive to spring and summer. So again, depending on where you're at, maybe you just joined not too long ago and you've got a full set of testers in your starter kit. Awesome. Go through, you can either do it one of two ways. You can use your discontinued list, or you can utilize, you can go on your website, or if you've already gotten your business supplies, you can get your product list or the new catalog out and then go through your testers. Okay, this one, yep, it's still in spring and summer. Put it in this pile. Nope, this one didn't get in spring and summer, so this one's discontinued. Put it in that pile, right? And then separate those out. And then you'll know which testers you need to get. So that's one way to do it. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had more time to be able to do that. But for me personally, it's just easier for me to order the transition set of testers. It's less expensive. And I know that in my big bucket of testers that I have down here, that I've got like those OG bestsellers that are still available, right? Like Sunkissed Citrus, Clean Breeze, Black Raspberry, Vanilla. Those aren't in the transition tester set, but I have enough testers from previous catalogs that I know I already have those. But if you are a newer consultant, it's going to make it a lot easier, because I wish I could pick that up right now. It's a huge basket down here. Literally, it's just filled with testers. It's a lot. But I have been doing this since 2012. Okay. That's why. Okay. That's why I have all of those testers that I do. Those of you who are newer, you know, you probably don't have as much. And so it's probably maybe a little bit easier for you guys to get through yours than it is for me. It's a whole thing. So yeah, so that's what I order for my business supplies. Okay. Product lists, a pack of catalogs, the transition tester set, and the stickers. Now, what you need to look for, your tips for your business. What are you going to use? What do you currently use? Are you like me? Do you use a lot of things where maybe like this, right? Like I've got my, you know, stickers that I utilize, and I really use those for mail outs, right? Are you somebody who uses mail outs like this and you want to be able to use those stickers? Well, then that's probably going to be something that you need to put on your, this is what I need for the new catalog season, right? It's probably just going to be the stickers. So that just might be something. Maybe you're like, yeah, I don't use the testers. I don't do home parties. I never really meet anybody in person to sniff those testers, so I don't need them right now. Awesome. Don't get them. Get what you need in your business. Again, if you're mailing things out, maybe you don't want to use the cost of buying a whole package of catalogs. You can buy catalogs singly, right? So buy ones, okay? It's like 90 cents for one catalog. Maybe you just want to grab like 5 to have on hand. All you have to do is order 5 individual catalogs. You'll get 5, 90 cents each. Or again, if you're going to do mailings, then I would highly recommend whether it's the product list or if you want the showcase brochure. I didn't end up getting the showcase brochure this catalog season, at least not yet, or at least for spring and summer. I mean, at least not yet. Now, so this is what it looks like for fall and winter. It's just a little bit more stylish. It's a lot bigger. It gives you all of the fragrances kind of spread out. One of the things, though, that I do like when it comes to the showcase brochure is our big fragrance grid that is on the back. So this is the one for fall and winter. Like I said, I didn't end up getting it for spring and summer yet. In all honesty, I mean, yeah, I use those, but it's not one of my go-to things. So I just haven't purchased those yet. I may decide that it's something that I need and I can always grab a pack anytime that I need it. But for those, I just didn't choose to do it this time. So again, kind of look to see what it is that you need to do. I will tell you that me personally, so at the end of this week on Friday for my work calendar, I'm a planner. Y'all know this, I think, by now. I'm a planner. So on Friday and Saturday, I have it set on my schedule that I am going to go through and I'm going to start getting out. So I'm going to make sure that going out this coming weekend, all of my stickers and my sticker sheets, like all I have to do is print it now. It's on my Canva. But I'm just going to get those stickered up. I'm going to get those out into the mail. They're going to go out with either a catalog or with a product list, depending on, again, I kind of go by my customers and those VIPs versus just people that are just on my customer list. And so that kind of depends on how I decide what they're going to get in the mail. And that's not to say that, you know, one customer is better than another. It's just who are the customers who order on a more frequent basis versus the customers who have maybe only ordered from me once or twice. They're probably just going to get the sticker sheet, like the page with, you know, the stickers and then a product list. It's a little bit more inexpensive. Those VIPs, those Scentsy Clubbers that I really try and take care of the most, right? Those people probably going to get a catalog. They're, of course, still going to get the sticker sheet. And if I've got some bars, I might go ahead and make just some felt samples and get those out the door. So it just kind of depends. Another thing that you can kind of think about, again, how is this going to affect your business? How is this going to work? We do have those new season sales kits. I personally, when it comes to my business budget, because I don't do home parties and because, I mean, I'd love to do a home party. I just don't do a whole lot of home parties. But because I don't do those and because I don't do events, I don't really get those new season starter kits or new season sales kits. Sorry. I don't really get those, but of course those are a fantastic option. Okay. Another fantastic option in there is just to have the bars so you can get those as well. So again, if samples are your thing, then that's probably something you want to look at. So really just make it individualized to you, your business, and your budget. What does that look like to you? The other thing that you really want to kind of take into consideration coming from an OG Scentsy consultant is I will tell you that on March 1st at 2 a.m. Central Standard Time, so adjust to your time zone, that's when the brand new catalog will release. I'm going to tell you right here and right now, there are going to be consultants who are up at 2 a.m. or whatever it is your time zone, making and placing orders for these new warmers, these new scents, all of the things, probably because they have done some pre-orders. Now, this is a really great thing to do, okay? And it's something I recommend. It's something I personally work on as well. I told you that on Friday, Saturday, at the end of this week, right? Because it's like mid-month time, I'm going to be sending out those mail outs. I am also going to be sharing with people. I'm starting to push out more and more the new catalog, right? Because I'm always trying to think, and I do this with every month. After the 15th of the month, I start kind of looking forward. Okay, what's coming next month? Who's going to be interested in what things, right? So I can reach out to those customers to be able to say, hey, on March 1st, I'm more than happy to go ahead and place an order for you If there's a warmer in there that you are like, oh my gosh, I gotta have this. If there's a 6-pack of scents that you're like, oh my gosh, I have to have these new scents. They sound amazing, right? I want to be able to get those orders placed for you so you can be one of the first people to be able to get these new products, because we do have new products, these new scents, right? New warmers, all of the things. And so I'm going to start collecting those pre-orders. I utilize JotForm to do that. You can also utilize a Google form to do it too. Or you can just do it old school and contact those people, get a notebook, piece of paper, and write down, all right, Shelly wants this, this, and this, and she wants a 6-pack of bars, and here's the bars that she wants, and I'm going to send her a PayPal request, and she's going to pay me, and then on March 1st, I'm going to wake up bright and early at 2 a.m., and I'm going to place her order for her, okay? So you can do it that way too. So it depends on, you know, kind of how you work, how you do things, depending on how you want to get those pre-sales in. But that is a really great way to set yourself up for a brand new month, because who doesn't want to start a new month already being active on the first of the month? I know I do. I certainly do, right? Because the sooner we can get active in our month, which is 200 PRV, US 265 for Canadian, right? The sooner we can do that, the easier it's going to be for us to hit our personal goals for that coming month. So we want to try and get those things the sooner the better, right? So think about those things. If this is something that you haven't done before, if this is your first transition to a brand new catalog, this is really something that you want to start thinking about, right? We have to kind of have that business mindset going on, right? Because what we're doing here is very intentional. We are doing this, the majority of us, well, yes, it's a great hobby and we love what we do. We just sell things that smell good. But for people like myself, I rely on this income every single month, right? So every single month for me, it is very important for me to not only be doing those follow-ups and having that great customer interaction and building those relationships, but I want to make sure that my customers are aware of what's happening, they're getting what they want, and they're getting it, you know, as soon as they can before something goes on back order. Because I will tell you that that does tend to happen. Some of these more popular warmers, not so much as the bars. I mean, they may be on back order for a little bit, but usually they're pretty quick in getting those bars, those scents up and out the door. But the warmers themselves, depending on, you know, the popularity of some of these items may go pretty quick and may end up going on back order. And so the last thing I want is somebody to be so excited that I've done my work, right? Like I've sent them a mail out. They've got that product list and they've got their eye on whatever it is. I don't know. I'm just going to randomly pick a new warmer here. Let's say it's the new etched hummingbird warmer. And they're like, oh my gosh, I have to have that warmer. It reminds me of my grandmother. She loved hummingbirds. I need to have that, right? And you're like, okay, great. I'm going to offer you, you know, I'd be more than happy to order that for you as soon as it launches on March 1st. So like, oh yeah, I don't think I'm quite ready for it, but I'll let you know. And then what happens? Maybe that hummingbird gets really, really popular. And a week into their new catalog, they're like, okay, well, I think I want to go ahead and order that now. It's on back order. Now, I don't know that for sure. I'm not saying that that's going to happen with that specific warmer, but I'm just saying in general, that can happen. Okay. It can happen with any of our products, honestly. Look at the dryer sheets. The dryer sheets are currently on back order. Right now, they're only shipping through the whiff boxes. It's the only way that I got mine. I got mine through the whiff box, okay? Super excited about that. So there's going to be things that are going to go on back order. And while most of my customers, for the most part, don't mind waiting for those back orders, some of them are like, oh, it's on back order. Oh, well, you know what? Never mind. I'm fine. Okay. That kind of sucks, right? We don't want that to happen. So you just want to be thinking a little bit ahead. How can I get my customers what they want when it comes out? That's what we want to really be looking forward to. Another thing that I like to do during a transition month as we get ready to change catalogs, I like to refresh my branding. Okay, I am a social media girl. So the majority of my business is social media, whether that's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, okay? all of those things, that is how my business runs on a day-to-day basis. So I want to make sure that people not only are seeing a fresh new catalog, but they're kind of seeing a refresh of my marketing. So I usually will do a new marketing picture. So that's usually a selfie or whatever, you know, and I kind of just change it up a little bit. I might tweak my colors a little bit and kind of how I do my mail outs, or how my business page looks, or my bio on my Instagram and in my TikTok, right? Some of those things are going to change up a little. So those are the things that I'm going to be doing, because I want my customers to kind of have that fresh look, right? I want them to see things are changing. Look, there's something new. Another thing that I will tell you is when you do change, whether it's your cover photo, whether it's your profile pic, whatever, right? When that happens, those algorithms, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all those things, right? It usually will prompt you to say, do you want to post this as well, right? Whenever you change your profile picture, do you also want to post it? Or I think Facebook maybe automatically does it, or can you toggle it on or off? I can't remember. Either way, it will send it out, right? And so those people who are in your VIP group, on your business page, that follow your business page, when you refresh those logos, when you change those cover photos, right? It's gonna pop up in their feeds, which social media, that's what we want, right? We want to show up in other people's feeds. We want to be able to have that happening, right? So they see us, they're like, oh my gosh, what's happening over here? And then they're looking to see, oh yeah, there's a new catalog coming out. Because as excited as we are that a new catalog is coming out on March 1st, it doesn't mean that our customers are saving that to memory, right? It's up to us to be really spreading that joy, spreading that excitement, letting them know what you're excited about. We can talk about influencers and all affiliate marketing, all that kind of stuff till we're blue in the face. But let's bring it down to brass tacks, okay? People want to know what you like and what you are interested in. That's what an influencer does, okay? If you ever got on TikTok, trust me, you're inundated with influencers, right? I don't even know how many times I've heard the word Judy Bloom jeans when it comes to TikTok, okay? I see them all the time. I'm not buying the Judy Blooms, but I see them all the time, right? Because people are constantly posting about them. You want to be reaching those customers who are interested in home fragrance, on-the-go fragrance, office fragrance, all of those things, right? So you want those customers to know where you are, when you are, and what the heck is going on in the world of Scentsy. Because like I said, just because we are excited about it doesn't mean they are. We have to get them excited about it. And that's what we're doing during transition month. All right, hold on, water break. All right, so what else did I need to share with you? Transition. Let's see here. As we refresh, again, I'm refreshing my marketing, my logos, my profile pictures, cover photos, those kinds of things, right? To just be in sync with spring and summer and to get that stuff kind of out and going. Another thing that I like to do is more in my office, right? So again, this weekend, I'm going to spend a little bit of time this weekend and probably next weekend going through, and I'm going to be pulling things, right, that are, do I have any leftover product lists, catalogs, anything like that from fall and winter, right? Like, where am I at supply-wise with all of that stuff? One of the ways that if you find, oh my gosh, I've still got a whole pack of catalogs over here. Okay, well, here's the thing, y'all. You need to be sending those out this month, passing them out, mailing them out, dropping them off at the doctor's office, dropping them off at the apartment complex's main office, right? Whatever. Get them out of your house. That is the main goal. Whenever you're getting anything out, remember, you want to make sure that it's got your name, your phone number, email, website, those kinds of things, right? Because even though you're just dropping a catalog or giving it out, handing it away, right? You want them to be able to follow up with you and know how to order from you, right? And connect with you. So just make sure that you're either putting stickers, you're writing on it, you're putting your stamp, whatever it is, on those items, getting them out. Just get them out. Just get them out. Another thing that I will say is, even after maybe you're like, oh, I've already done all my mail outs, I've already given all the things away that I can, but I still have so much still left over. Another great way to repurpose your office supplies. A lot of times I will have flyers from previous months that maybe I don't use, right, for the warmer scent of the month. I still usually will have extra product lists still left over. Hello, you can do a couple of things here. You can upcycle those business materials by shredding them, right? If maybe you've got a shredder at home, you can run them through the shredder, and then you can use that as stuffing, right? And for packaging and things like that, okay? I love doing that. Another way to do it is to hole punch it and make it into confetti, all right? Why spend the money on confetti when you can simply take your hole punch, or if you are a crafter, maybe you've got circles or stars or hearts or whatever it is, right? The little punches. Let the kids have some fun. Give it to them. Let them do it, right? Or you do it. Just sit there and punch it all out. You'll have a whole bag of confetti or different things that you can, again, use in those mailings going forward. So just another way for you to utilize, upcycle those business supplies that maybe you just never got around to using, or you sent as much as you could and got as much as you could out of the house, but you're still left with some. Again, been there, done that. So that's just one thing. But so spending some time here in my office, really kind of doing more inventory control, right? So I'm just kind of going through, like I can see over here where I store my bars and stuff like that are part of my secret stash, and some things that I kind of keep on hand. I know that there's a lot that I need to go through, right? So I usually will go through, and again, I'm kind of pulling things out. Okay, this is fall and winter. Oh, look, I still have some Make a Splash body. I'm looking at my Make a Splash moisture medley over here. I still have this, right? This is still good. I can still utilize that. That's still going to be in the new catalog, whatever. So again, just kind of making those piles. And then that way I'm more organized in my office. Because when it comes to a new catalog, I like to take that moment, and maybe some of you do this too, and you're just your home life too, but it's more of that spring cleaning. Okay, so again, it's just kind of getting everything freshed and refreshed for a new catalog season. Because here's the thing, at least for me, when I have a clean and organized office space or a workspace, it releases serotonin. And when that serotonin is released, I am more excited to do my work, right? That is just pure science. So maybe that doesn't work for you, I don't know. But for me personally, it does work. And I think it's just a really great habit to get into, that every time you have a catalog change, it's just a good habit to get into, to say, you know what, let me just take stock of what I have, whether that's business supplies, products, maybe it's previous stickers, right? Whatever it is that you've got around that you utilize in your business, just kind of do a good inventory. Take some time to organize things, go through things. What are you running out of when it comes to your business? It just really gives me a good, like, eagle overhead look at my business, even when I'm just here in my office, right? Am I running low on envelopes? Do I need to print some more thank you cards to send out? It just kind of gives me that good, where am I at in my business? So one of the things that I like to do, so that's just one of my transition tips that I have for you. I think that is the majority of what I wanted to share with you guys today. We will be going through the new catalog. So if you did miss the Bliss monthly meeting, Tracy did a really great walkthrough of the catalog. I'm going to be doing one of those as well. So I will post that and get that posted. So we've got that going on, so you guys kind of know, or if you haven't had a chance to look at it, whether it's through your workstation or have the catalog, maybe you went to World Tour, or if you didn't go to World Tour, maybe you've ordered your business supplies, whatever, but you just haven't had a chance to look through things. I'm just going to go through and just kind of touch on what is going on in that new catalog. So we're going to be doing that training as well. Are we ready for spring and summer? I'm ready for spring and summer. I just love it. Like I said, it just gives me really great joy because I love talking to my customers about the excitement that I have personally for the new scents, all of the things that are coming out. And here's the thing, when you're having those conversations, whether it's in your VIP group, whether you go live on TikTok or Instagram or wherever it is that you do your social media time, or you are actually picking up the phone and calling people and talking to them about things, right? You are just, it will shine through. People are going to catch your enthusiasm when it comes to these things. And that's why video, going live on your page, things like that, it's going to drive attention to you and your business. Again, think of those influencers, think of that affiliate marketing, right? When you see those things, people are more apt to either slow their scroll or whatever, stop and listen. We want to be ready to have those conversations, and we want to share that excitement. Because I don't know, again, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to assume that as a Scentsy consultant, you at least kind of love some fragrances, okay? Maybe it's all of them, maybe it's only these, whatever. Okay, share the ones that you truly love. And when you do that, you're going to see that your face is going to light up when you talk about it, that your voice is just going to convey that excitement when you're talking to people. It's just going to naturally come. So let it come. Let your excitement catch other people. Because it's that excitement and that sharing that's going to help you find your next VIP customer. It's going to help you find your next person who's going to say, I need to subscribe to Scentsy Club. I had no idea they had a rewards program, whatever it is, right? You want those customers excited. You want them to know the best way to get Scentsy. And we want to be that face. When they think of Scentsy, they should think of you. That's how we want our business to look like. So as we roll into this, again, be watching the group page, be watching the Scented Bliss page. You can also, of course, get on YouTube. I would highly suggest that as well. You just want some more training. And again, we'll be doing a catalog walkthrough, and we'll go through all of that later on this week. So I'm very excited to do that. It's one of the things that I look forward to the most. So, all right, guys. Well, until next time, I will see you all later, and have a fabulous rest of your week. Bye.